So here we are at the end of week 4. Congratulations for getting this far. It's a great achievement, and you should be proud of yourself. I'm definitely proud of you. So in this short video, and it is going to be a short video, we're just going to talk very quickly about putting it all together. So really, there's not a lot to say. Really, you put the letter in the envelope, you put the stamp on the envelope, and put it in the mailbox. That's really all there is to it. The only nuance that I would add, the only thing, the caveat that I would add, is don't get hung up on this stuff. The enemy to your progress is obsessing over details here. So it's much better that you get your message out there and you do it in a way that you do it badly than that you don't do it at all, right? So a message put in front of somebody badly is better than no message in front of them at all, for sure. So some of the things that people get hung up on quite frequently here are stuff like, should I use their title like doctor or whatever, or should I just use their first name or their whole name, stuff like that. Don't get hung up on that. What about the address of the envelope? Do I put the business name before the name or after it doesn't matter. Do it either way. Just do it, right? Just get it out there. Don't get hung up on these details. You just want to get your letters out there. You just want to get your messages out there any way you can. The details are really not that significant. What's significant is that you're getting out there in volume. So now you have the letter, you know what the envelope looks like. You want to make it look like an eBay, something from eBay or something from Amazon, to where the secretary is not necessarily going to open it. And you've really got everything you need to get going here. So the only detail that I would add here is that personally I send 10 letters per day. That's my routine, that's my habit. So I'm sending 50 letters a week. You've got to come up with a number that works for you, right? So I can commit to 10. 10's reasonable for me. It takes me about an hour to an hour and a half to get those out. And like I say, my routine is that I'm listening to my personal development and my PMA stuff in the background. So that hour and a half is pretty easy for me. I look forward to and enjoy that hour and a half of the day. But you got to do what works for you. And what's most important is not the number that you come up with, but coming up with a number that you can commit to and you can do it on a daily basis, right? So if you can only commit to 3 on a daily basis, then fine, commit to 3. But what a lot of people do, and I wouldn't advise doing, is they just go, oh, I'm going to send out 500 the first week and I'm going to get 50 clients, and that's how it's going to be. It's not going to be like that, right? So all that's going to do is frustrate you, and it's going to burn you out, and it's going to disappoint you. What you want to do is commit to a set amount on a given day. It's the tortoise that runs that it's the tortoise that wins the race, not the hare. Remember, this is a marathon, so we want to be getting consistent numbers into the marketplace on a consistent basis. And by just going at it hell for leather from the very beginning and sending out a huge amount, it's not really the way to do it. You want to be consistent, you want to get out there consistently, and you want to put consistent numbers of letters into the marketplace. That's the way to do it. That's the way to get sustainability. So you want to find what works for you. As always, what works for me is not necessarily the right thing for you. Maybe you can do more than me. Maybe your mind allows you to deal with this stuff a little better than mine, or vice versa. I don't know. Maybe you should do less than me. So you just got to find what works for you. There's no straitjacket here. There's no set rule. And at the end of the day, you don't have to do it at all. You can avoid the direct mail altogether if you want to. I'm just trying to give you another route to market here that allows you to build some stability into your business. So it's your choice. You can send a few or none, or you can send a lot. It's entirely up to you, as always. So I'm going to leave it there. This is pretty self-explanatory stuff. I don't want to bash the point any more than I already have. So you've already done very well to watch all the content up to this point. So I'm going to keep this as brief as possible. So again, I appreciate your attention. I appreciate you watching this, and I really hope you're getting great results at this point. And I'm looking forward to seeing you next week, where we're actually going to get into the sales process. So we're going to look at holding consultations. We're going to look at some sales techniques. We're going to look at how we can increase conversion rates once we get people on the phone, because as you're probably experiencing already, it's really not very difficult to get people on the phone, right? We're getting a lot of people on the phone on a daily basis, definitely on a weekly basis. So now it becomes important how we handle those calls and how we manage the sales process. So we're going to go into a lot of detail next week on that. It's going to be a great training. It's one of my favorite subjects. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll talk to you very, very soon.